Hi guys, Max Perez from Digital Octopus. Today we have something special. We're gonna go over the DOTS-1015. We're gonna unbox it. I'm gonna show you what the wires do for each individual harness. So we're gonna jump right in, no time to waste. So as soon as you open it, you're gonna get 2 layers of protection from the top. We're gonna put this on the side. The first thing you're gonna see is the head unit, of course. And that's right here, just pull that right out. And I'm gonna take it out the bag real quick just so you guys can see, and then we'll go over some details with it. So here it is, the unit. Very nice. It has all the plugs that you're gonna plug in here. Later we're gonna go over all of these and what they do. I'm just gonna set this aside for now. Next we have our universal, it's a QI charger plate. It's the wireless charger plate for the Camaro. And yes, this is included in the package. Let's take this right out. And there you go. Of course, you're gonna find installation for all of these, installation videos for all of these in a separate video that we're putting up. So here it is. We have an updated plug. I'll tell you how that works a little bit later. So we're gonna put this on the side. In here we have all the connections that you'll be needing. Lastly, it's gonna have the bottom piece panel. So this goes on the bottom of the radio to hide all the wires. And this basically goes in like this. So it goes in right up here, just like that. Okay. And so now let's set this aside. Let's go over all the wires and what they do. And before we get started, I just want to show you guys this other product that we have that just came out, and it's the AI Go from Digital Octopus. And what this does is this little tiny piece gadget, what it does is it converts your factory car radio. This works on the newer cars that have Apple CarPlay that is wired. This is wireless, so convert it into wireless. But not only will it convert it into wireless, you're also gonna have the benefits of having the Android system on your radio. So you'll be able to surf the web, you'll be able to watch YouTube, you'll be able to watch Netflix, whatever apps you like. Most of them are on the Google Play Store, so check it out. It's on our website. With no further delay, let's start with the DOTS-1015. Okay, so here we are with our accessory bag, and we're gonna take everything out of the bag. I'm gonna go one by one so I could go ahead and plug this in as we go. The first one here is for your subwoofer and your amps. So these are your amps out. That's in case you have an aftermarket amp that you wanna plug in. We'll put that here. Now again, all of these fit in one place, so you can't mess this up once you plug in this, and they only fit in one place. So it's impossible for me to remember which one it is, but I'm just gonna go over, which one, and it'll fit somewhere. And there it is. It's this one right here. Should be this one. Nope, it's this one. There you go. See, only fits in one spot. Okay, for the next one, I'm gonna pull out. This is for Camaros that have a factory rear view camera. You plug this in, and this is a converter that plugs into the video in from your camera, which I'll show you that in a second. So I'm gonna put this on the side for now. Next, we have our videos for our video in. So if you have an auxiliary video, if you have a DVD player, whatever you want to put with RCAs, or an extra camera, or whatever you need to do, you want to plug in, you can plug that. So I'm going to plug that right in there because that's the only place it fits. This is for Camaros 2013 to 2015 that have the MyLink system with the center console in the middle, with the center console with the USB. So this is a plug for that. This is our antenna for AM, FM radio. That goes right in here. This is our cameras in for 2 cameras. So if you have a bumper camera, you could connect that here. And if you have for the rear view camera, you'll connect it to this one here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plug this in. That goes up here. All right, so again, I'm gonna pull this back out. So if you have a 2013 to 2015 Camaro with the MyLink and you have the factory camera, this is the one that you will use for it. You will need to get an RCA male mount to plug these two together. I'm gonna put this on the side. Over here is the camera power. So when you pop your car in reverse, this will automatically give you 12 volts. So you don't have to get your power from any other source but from here. So you just get that from here, and this is your power antenna. This also only works when you put your car in reverse. So if you have a aftermarket amp, do not connect it to this one. This only works, it will only give you 12 volts when you drop your car in reverse. So if your car is not on reverse, your amp is not gonna work unless it's on reverse. So don't plug your amp into here. This is our USB ports. So with these USBs, you'll be able to plug in your jump drives. If you have a DVR camera for the front, whatever USB accessories you have, you can plug that in here. Again, I'm just looking for where it fits. I'm not too familiar yet with the unit. Here we go. This is that extension cord for the 2015's Camaro, 2013. So this will just route to your center console, and this is the connection for it here. So it'll basically go plugged into one of these, and then you plug this in and it'll go to the other side. All right, so I'm gonna put that on the side. You have your GPS antenna. Let's take this out. So GPS, of course, where GPS is labeled. I'm gonna put that right in here. Of course, your GPS is when you have an app for navigation. You could use downloadable maps from Google, or you could go and buy one of those standalone maps that don't require internet for it to work, and this will work right here. We have 2 antennas, and one of them is for Wi-Fi and the other one is for Bluetooth. In the installation video, you might have noticed I said you don't need one for the Bluetooth, and that is false. You do need one for the Bluetooth, so you will get 2 antennas. Okay, so the installation videos, this wasn't ready yet. It was a prototype, and here we go. So now this is the final version, and this is how it's gonna go. All right, so we're just gonna put this either sideways or up, or where it doesn't really interfere with the installation later. We have our new door chime, and that goes connected to the main harness. So I'm gonna put this on the side. This we'll put on the side. I'll show you what that is in 1 second. And let's just go with our main harness here. So we have our main harness, and I'm just gonna untie this real quick. So here it is, already untied. So the first one we're gonna start with is this, the one with the pink. Is the smallest of the 3, actually the 4 connections that we have here. I'll show you how all of these work in a second. So the first one we're gonna plug in on the side. That's the one again with the pink wire. So the one with the pink wire goes to the front. This is for your lock and unlock button. And just so you know, if you have a 2013 to 2015 Camaro with the MyLink system, please note that the lock and unlock from the center console is not gonna work because that harness was never there. So if you look at your radio now, it does not have a lock and unlock button, so there's no way we can make that work for you. This is for Camaros that have the old head unit that do have the lock and unlock, and it will work perfectly fine there. Okay, so just letting you know before you think something is not working. The next one we're gonna plug in is the harness to the CAN bus, and then the CAN bus, we have it right here, and it just goes connect like this. We're gonna plug in one side, and then there's another white one. It should be this one here, and I'll show you what all of these do in a second. There you go. So we have our loop going. For these wires, let me go over them real quick. These are like your reverse sensors, but you don't need to use any of these that are here, and do not cut these off, and I'll tell you why in a second. The only one you might want to use from here is for your power antenna. You can just grab the blue one here. This will power up your amp or any accessory that you have when you turn on the radio. These illumination ones, so these are basically generic harnesses, you know, and some cars require it, some don't. But in the Camaro, in your case, you're not gonna need it because the CAN bus is taking care of all of that. The keys, do not take these off, because sometimes if there's a hard reset that needs to be done, there's a special way that we do this, and we use these wires, so don't never cut these off. And that will go right back in here. So we're gonna plug that right in there. You have the aughts in right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect this to your in. So this will be actually your OnStar. So we're gonna plug the OnStars to the here and here. Okay, so that once that is connected, you're pretty much done with all the stuff that goes in the back. And now this is our new door chime. It's a little bit heavier than the first one. It's gonna sound a lot louder actually. So we're gonna plug this in right in here. This is on the main harness. You should see it red and black. Sometimes these colors vary, but it's usually functioning that way. So everything is plugged in and it's basically ready to be put in the system. I'm not gonna put this on the system now because there's a video for that already, but I will create another video where it shows the functionalities. And of course, again, if you have a rear view camera with the MyLink system, you will use this. You'll see the plug. So we put this on the side. This goes to the main plug in your Camaro, and then this goes to the air conditioner plug. So if your air conditioner is not working, it's not turning on, is most likely 100% that this is not connected or it's loose. So you need to plug that in, and you gotta make sure all of these are tight, or if not, you know, you're gonna have issues. So I'm gonna put this on the side for now, and I'm gonna bring in our new wireless charger for the bottom. All right, so I'll put this like this so you can see it better. So for this charger here, it's very simple. The installation comes with a wire on the back, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna plug this in here just like that. So now the connection is made, and then you are going to connect to your cigarette lighter wires. This is to the negative and this is to the positive. Make sure you use pliers when you use these T-tabs. Sometimes people try to squeeze it with their fingers and it doesn't work like that. You need to squeeze it with pliers. Make sure that that wire that's inside cuts into the wire and it makes contact with the wire on the cigarette lighter. So there it is. That wire needs to cut right through, and it needs to make a connection in there. If not, it's never gonna work. So we're gonna put this here. Of course, in the video, the installation video, I'll show you how to take this out and put these back in so you could transfer everything over. And finally, again, this is our bottom piece, and that goes on the bottom of the installation of the radio. This way, there's no wires hanging down or anything. You could pick that up with this. So I'm just gonna put all of them back over here. So this is it. These are it. Thank you for watching. We're gonna have more videos coming out soon. More if you need help with installations or anything, just contact us at digitaloctopusradio.com. There is a new chat on the bottom of the screen. You can just look for us. There's always somebody there from either the sales team or tech support. So always reach us there. Make sure you have your order number or your email that you use for your order. My name is Max Perez, and I'll catch you guys later.